Look at question 13 of the JAMB Math 2014 exam. We're being asked to factorize a polynomial, 2y squared minus 15yx plus 18x squared. There are many ways to solve factorial problems, but for me I find it to be most efficient to just blindly go through each of the possible options and expand them out and see which one produces the result I'm looking for. So that's what we're going to do here. Now, if you recall, in order to expand an expression as you see here in option A, you would need to cross multiply the values. That is, you would take the y, you would take the 2y and multiply it by the y, and you would take the 2y and then multiply it by the 6x. You would now take the 3x multiplied by the y, and you take the 3x and multiply it by the 6x, and then you expand everything out and see what you get. So for A, by going through this process, we're going to get 2y squared minus 6xy. And now we're going to do the same thing with the 3x, and we're going to get plus 3xy. And before we even continue, we can already tell that this is not going to be the correct answer, because when you combine the 3xy and the 6xy, you're going to get minus 3xy, which doesn't match the 15xy. And since we're trying to save time, we can immediately just cross this one out and say the answer is not A. Now, if we look at B, the first thing we notice is that when we multiply the first term, we get 3y squared. And this immediately tells us that the answer cannot be B, because there's no 3y squared in the answer. For option C, we have 2y squared plus 12xy minus 3xy. And again, we don't need to go much further because these two combine to 9xy, and so we're not going to get the answer we're expecting. So let's move on to D. And for D, we have 2y squared minus 12xy minus 3xy. So now we can see we have gotten two values that add up to minus 15, and so there's hope that this might actually be the answer. And so when we solve the last piece, we get positive 18x squared. And now you can see that the correct answer is D.